All right, everybody. So today we're going to be talking about interdependence. We're going to be looking at the relationship between deer and mountain lions, the predator and prey relationship. So we're actually going to leave the classroom. We're going to go out on the field. We're going to play a game. Most of you will be deer. Some will be mountain lions. We'll talk a little bit more about how the game plays out. But as you can imagine, the mountain lions are trying to eat the deer. The deer are trying to get food and survive without the mountain lions eating them. So I want you to think about this relationship. The first round that we're going to do, we're going to set up even a pretty balanced ecosystem. So I'll assign how many mountain lions we have per deer, and you'll see how this kind of works out relatively nicely. The next round, we're going to start messing with variables. And the round after that, we're going to mess with variables. And the round after that, we're going to mess with variables. And we're going to see how these interactions can change the populations of the deer and the mountain lions just by changing a few things. Now, one of the big ones we're going to do is we're going to take away all the mountain lions. We're just going to have the deer. We're going to have a food source. We're going to have the deer, and we're going to see what happens. But I want you to make an inference, a prediction of what you think might happen during this round of the game. So, as a group, the four of you go ahead and discuss what you think is going to happen if there are no predators in this game. Are all the deer going to survive? Are none of the deer going to survive? What's it going to look like? How is it going to be different from a regular balanced equilibrium versus an imbalanced one that will create? So is there going to be more deer, less deer? Just talk about it, and we'll go from there. So take a few seconds, about 30 seconds, and then we'll come back. All right, so I've walked around the room and I've kind of, seen what each group is kind of thinking. What I want you to do, though, is I want you to actually, as a group, you're going to get up in just a second and you're going to go to one of the corners of the room. So just like always, that corner, the one with number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. If your group decided that all the deer are going to thrive without mountain lions, most of them will survive. They're going to have a lot of kids. The population is going to boom, and they're going to be happy. That's corner number 1. Corner number 2 is deer apocalypse. They all die. No predators. For whatever reason, they all die. Corner number 3 is going to be with an equilibrium that we'll see in the first round, that there will be more deer that actually die without the mountain lions. That's corner number 3. Corner number 4 is there will be less deer that die without the mountain lions. So without any predators, less deer will die than when the ecosystem's in equilibrium. This corner, more deer will die, and then we have all of them die and they thrive. So go ahead, leave everything, leave your phones, leave your backpacks, leave everything right here. We're going to head out to the field after you get in your corners. So ready, set, go to your corners. Okay, so most of you have chosen the corner of the deer thrive. There's no predators. What could happen to them? They're going to have food, and their population is going to increase. They're going to be happy deer. So let's go out to the field and let's see how this plays out.